Today has been a day. It's haircut day. Every May the 1st, I cut my hair. Don't judge me. I cut my hair because I hang with kids. I be hot. I go to the water. I get in the pool. I go to the beach. And I can't be fat in my wig, y'all, okay? Them wigs be like hat to the summertime. I can't maintain my hair. I'm not growing no dreads, but I kept my little bang because I'm a girl and I want to feel a little feminine. I used to go all bald, but the little bang growing. So I was gonna keep my hair because all of it grew, but I can't maintain natural hair. I need somebody to teach me. But anyway, it's May the 1st. I just know that you have to take authority over your month, okay? Do y'all know how to take authority? I be looking at Facebook, social media, different churches. This video is probably for believers and people trying to understand that's new in faith. I be mostly talking to believers when I'm talking about God and people new to faith and those who want to come into Christ, okay? Because Jesus is real. He is real. He died on the cross. He shed his blood. All that happened for real. History tells you that. They can't deny it. Science tell you that. They can't deny it. But now they ain't going to agree it's the Son of God. But who else it is? Of course he was the prophet. But he's the Son of God. Okay? I don't want to go there because I ain't here to teach y'all. But I am here to say, get up, be yourself, take authority over your month, start naming and claiming your month. They call it March Madness. I called it March Marvelous, okay? I renamed that month. I was not accepting no March Madness in my life. And when I tell you March was good to me, I call it April Flourish, okay? I named my month. I took authority. So this is May. What are we calling May? We gonna call it Miracle May. We shall see miracle signs and wonders. We shall testify this month. Okay? We gotta get up, declare our month, stand on it. It's the day before my graduation. Of course, I'm graduating from college. I earned a shirt. That journey has been so long. And let me tell y'all why. I know it'd be seeming like I'm jumping all over the place, but when I thought about the shirt, I thought, like, let me tell a little bit about myself. Um, the journey of going back to school, I think, started in 2012. I don't know. But anyway, it started when all four of my kids was present. Of course, my two daughters was in school. My son was in school. My little boy was younger because he younger than them. Yeah, him and my youngest, my third son, is about 7 years apart. The one who got assassinated, Mike Hickenbottom Jr. I'm his mom. Yes, long live Mike, right? Um, when I went to enroll in college, first I was going to go to a university, but it was costing so much and I was getting frustrated, like, oh, I can't take out no loans, because I was thinking about taking out a loan for a car, and you know how all that go. I didn't think about college because I'm a grown adult back in 2000, going back to school, trying to educate myself, get my education. So I learned about City College through some people referring me. You know, a lot of people in my hood went to college, okay? We from the trenches. We got college graduates. We got a lawyer sitting on the bench. We got doctors, right? Like, it's people from my community did they big one, okay? So y'all better stop talking about trench babies, okay? It's people who went to the military. It's people that's dentists. It's people that's opening a business. It's entrepreneurs. It's beauticians, baby. It's people who are lit and know they worth and came from the trenches. Like, you guys better stop talking about trench babies. They might be acting crazy a little bit right now, but you don't know their story. It's gonna turn around for the good. Anyway, I ain't here to talk about that. I'm talking about me in school. So I put myself in that enroll. It was challenging, but my son, who was assassinated, was super smart. He was like a baby genius. When I got to my statistics class, I didn't understand. I never saw statistics, y'all. He aced that statistics work with me. He was my tutor. I used to be sitting down like, what you say? He like, Mom, you acting like you don't know. Pay me, pay me, pay me. I'm like, okay, I'll pay you. I don't care. And me and him was acing that work together. We sit on the computer. He helping me, he telling me, and I got through statistics. Then I got another class. He just helped me all the way through it. Okay, me and him always sit on the computer together. So um, I think a little break came where I went start working full time and part time. I always had a full time job and a part time job, and I was like, okay, school is good. I'm gonna take one class, whatever, whatever, whatever. It's been a process with school. So by that time, my son got assassinated. 2017. I had an issue in 2016, but I'm not here to talk about that. But those who know about it, y'all know what transpired. Okay. Um, I'm not ashamed of it either. It's just not time to put it out there. Um, 2017, my son got assassinated. I was heading back to finish up. Oh God, I procrastinated. Like, I don't understand my work. Who gonna help me? So I didn't go back. Then, at the time, the person who I was dating, he stepped up to the plate and he was like, "I'll help you." But he ain't really helped me. He just typed papers. He typed about 100 words per minute, okay? And he typed all my paperwork when the library helped me do all the research. Kudos to him. Thank you. That's my ex. Put a line through his name, okay? But I'm gonna give him his props. You can't take that away from him. Anyway, um, when you have trauma and grief and so much going on, I commend those that still can push themselves and get education. Cause with college, you be having 10-page papers due. You be having this one want you to do this. You be have to go to research. You be have to do an internship. And I got an addiction study program. Okay, and in that addiction study program, I started meeting a whole bunch of people. People encouraging me. I connect. I still got friends today on my Facebook and people I text and call. We connect. That addiction studies program is lit at Kenny the King, y'all. It's lit. Okay, if you want to know some Black history and some deep down support, when I was doing that program, okay, when I first started, those teachers was cool. But now the department head at the time when I started, she was used to derail me. When I got to the end, she did not allow me to take the intern. She wouldn't let me in it. She would not take my classes because I did my classes at Harold Washington because I was working in downtown on Michigan Avenue. So why would I come back to Kennedy King and I got to go to work and do some more classes when Harold Washington, all the schools are connected? I don't know why she did that. So that go another bump upside my head. I was derailed. I felt so discouraged. I asked people, people was looking for me like, why you not in the intern? And I was telling them, she won't let me in there. She the department head. So I had a friend that I went to school with that live in the same community with. I don't know if it's okay to mention his name. May he rest in peace, Mr. Dupree. Um, he was trying to push me, telling me to finish. He gonna keep his books, and I told him what happened. He said he was gonna talk to her, but I was like, "Don't worry about it. I'd rather become a working mom." Then when COVID came back, I tried to get back in school, but I was like, I don't want to do online. I like community. I like meet people. I like talking. I like changing numbers. I like taking notes, meet up. I can't do this online stuff, okay? I struggled with the online class. It was horrible the first time I ever tried it. Okay, I took the wrong online class because you gotta read, you gotta know what you're doing, and I took the class that don't have a teacher. They just put up assignments, okay, and you communicate through the boards and all that stuff. Y'all know how that go. I ain't good at that. Not I no 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 no. I wasn't good doing COVID at that. So after COVID, friends was seeing me in the store that started the addiction study program. They like, did you ever finish? Are you doing whatever, whatever? And I was like, no. And I was telling them, like, giving them a little feedback to me, and they was like, girl, you belong to the juvenile system. Go work at a juvenile. Girl, you got a mighty testimony. So I was like, do my classes expire? Like, if you don't know, you don't know. Um, and you have to ask around. So seasons and life change. COVID did its duo, you know, all of that, different things. So finally, when I felt like so confident and knew that God really healed my mind from all the trauma and grief of losing my son, and knew I was able to think and flourish and one bouncing up and down. I took on a disruptive attitude. Like anybody kick against me, I'm telling, I'm complaining, I'm putting lawsuits in. I don't care. Sue these people when they do stuff to y'all. Don't care. Know your rights. Complain. Do whatever. Go to where you gotta go. Cause it's some in between stuff too with the school. So yeah, know your rights. Do what you gotta do. Don't back down. Don't be like I used to be, because I used to back down and let people do whatever. But ain't none of that. First, I dig into the laws of Illinois, okay? Because I'm ready to set up my lawsuit. Second, I take proper steps, but I do like following the chain of command. So anyway, that's my little story about school, being in and out, pursuing, losing my son, being discouraged, being dysfunctional, can't think, can't function. Then the next step was the department head over there kicking against me, rejecting me out of it. Like, I mean, some every obstacle was being done and thrown to me between the time I went. So finally, I made up my mind in 2023 to see if my credits expire or how that go. Got to talking to people, and I decided to just go to the campus near my home and be able to walk there. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do it in 2023. So I said, okay, let me make this money. Let me do what I got to do. Finally, some transpired in 2023. 24 came in that fall. I'm like, let me go enroll in school and work and just do whatever. Because my son almost grown. I'm an empty nester. I'm single. I ain't doing that. What I'm gonna do with my time? The church that I was at, we had no volunteer service or no extracurriculum, so I can't do no church. And family, I was like, oh, let me just go to the school and check it out. The lady told me, oh, the addiction program. Oh, you had to take the intern and you finish, but we're not. They not gonna cover it. You gotta pay like 2,000 and some dollars out your pocket. So I'm like, at the moment, I'm like, oh man, I only got this much. If I use it for this, I won't be able to support my daughter. If I use it for this, I won't be able to support my son because he graduated in 2 years. So I'm like, oh, it's about my kids. Like, don't worry about it. I'm like, what is alternative? Because forget the addiction study program, okay? Now, here I am. My whole degree is addiction study program, but I couldn't sit for the CACD without paying and doing a whole nother semester of 12 credit hours. That's like 3 classes. Oh no, I'm too old for that. I'm not redoing those classes and paying for no intern to get this associate's degree. Okay? Okay. So I went and got certificates, educate myself, sitting around, seeing what UIC got doing their little programs and certificate, all of that, transpired, talking to other people, finally went back to the college. They like, you know what? You could switch it. Make yourself available for a university. And I was like, how do I do that? Because I don't know. Okay. And she told me what to do. So I had to take 3 classes to make it a transferable degree to go to a university. And when you're done, you can automatically go to the university. My daughter has went along. She's already at Chicago State. Yay! Doing her thing. She almost done with her bachelor's, but she still get to walk to across the stage with me Saturday because they allow people to come and walk who did not walk. Now it's only one graduation. So my story and my journey is I got the three classes done. I'm down to the last class. I'm like, okay, what do I do? Um, I still need the degree that I want. And I was like, should I go to addiction studies or what? So it's just like the voices of my friend, Mr. Dupree, was in my head. His whole little situation that transpired. Like, no, stay in mental health. Because I had a job in mental health with the community health worker, depression, and things like that. And I'm like, what do I do? So I start navigating through things like, this is what I'm going to do. And so here I am. I'm walking across the stage on Saturday, May the 2nd, with the associate's degree, already a college student in a university, almost going to complete that program. So I have another graduation. Maybe with that graduation, I'll have a little praise and worship party because I'm sure not having no regular party. Okay, I'm all about Jesus. So if you don't like it, don't come. Cause Jesus music is lit. When you be around the African baby, they got some good music. You be turning up. They be dancing like David. Like we gonna get it. I give y'all some of y'all secular music. I ain't against no music like that. I'm not deep like that, but it's certain music I just can't mess with them up. So to say all this, although you assassinated my son, who was my helper. You gave me a season of grief and trauma and triggers. Although the department here rejected me at the addiction study program, I still got the classes and the education and they count. I still got the degree. So when somebody try to derail you, when somebody mishandle you, when somebody kick you out, when somebody reject you, when somebody hurt you, handle your emotions first. Go heal. That's first step. Go heal. Handle your emotions. Don't hide. Go handle your emotions and get help. Find a community that can help you. Then go back and finish what you done when you ready. And go get back to those who behind that struggling what you went through. No matter how many people kick against me, you ain't gonna stop my education. No matter how many people do anything to me, you ain't gonna stop my destination. You can't stop what God already predestined. If it take me to get 70 years old, I'm telling you, when I walked in this computer program, and they had nothing to do with college, it was another program. She said, girl, let me just tell you something. My mom was 70 years old when she got the degree. God kept sending people to encourage me. Guess what? My nurse, she said, girl, let me tell you something. I was 58 when I became an RN. Girl, then guess what? Walked in, the lady said I was 40. Bless Miss Jerry soul. She said I was 40 when I got my degree. She said things didn't start looking good for me until I was 40. Guess what? Guess what? She showed me the things her daughter did. She said, we ain't always have it together. We did this stuff later, baby. She like, keep going. I don't care if it take you 20 years, keep going. Because can't nobody take your education. It's like God started getting people to pour in me to help me shift my mind, to bring awareness. Like, you're not too old. You might have failed. You might was broken. You might have experienced some traumatic situations, but this is not the end. Get up. Get yourself up out of that grave. And I can't get up out of that grave because if the power of God raised Jesus out the grave, I'm going to tap into it. Lord, raise me up out this grave. Raise me up out this grief bed. Raise me up out of this depression. Raise me up out of this trauma. Raise me up for those who undermined me. Raise me up, Lord, for your glory. That's why I call on Jesus so hard, because I don't have no support. I ain't got nobody helping me understand this work. When I first went to college, I ain't know what no APA style was. Phillips ain't teach us that. Phillips ain't teach us no statistic. Well, I didn't get taught it, although I had advanced classes, although I was an A student. They did teach us some stuff. But I'm just saying, it's some stuff out here that they teaching like now in my anthropology class. I don't believe half of the stuff she's saying, all these primates and we like monkeys. Baby, back. I ain't no monkey. She move your religions out the way. Don't come in here with that. Okay, but I ain't no monkey. Evolution, you lying. God created this earth. So that's why y'all need to see what y'all kids doing and being taught in college. Because these people is lying. Okay? So that's kind of my story. And it might seem like I'm all over the place, but if you stop and listen and slow down and hear what I'm saying, you will put it together. When I first started, I think it was in 20, maybe 12, 13, 14. I don't know. I'm not for sure about the year, so I don't want to be lying. But I know my son was living, and I know my son was helping me with my college homework. I know that for sure. Then when he got assassinated, and I took a break to get myself together. Cause that homework was hard. I didn't know if that kid wasn't helping me, I wouldn't have made it through. I'm telling you, them kids who be having some crazy experience, them smart kids, them chosen kids, they just need guidance. They need to be in the right program. They need to be surrounded with the right people. Baby, my son was super smart. Even the person who took his life said I had to catch him off of guard. I had to trap him up in something he liked. Because the boy was smart. The boy was sharp on his feet. The streets be talking, they know. At first, I didn't want to talk about my son. Because all this stuff that's out there, and you don't want to put yourself in connect with it. But I birthed Michael Hickenbottom. I am his mama. Long live Michael, bro. Michael helped his mama get through college, and y'all assassinated him because y'all trying to take territory over something that ain't had nothing to do with him. And he told y'all that. He was just getting his life together. He enrolled back in school. He was still making small mistakes, but he enrolled back in school. He told me, Mama, I enrolled myself in school. I'm getting myself together, and I'm going to find me an Asian woman. I'm going over to the military of Asia or Philippines. He told me that. Long live Michael, man. This one for you. Then I had a little meltdown the other day. Not bad, not emotion, but I was just thinking about some things like, oh, my mama ain't even here to see me. My mom ain't get to finish college because she had to stop school to take care of her mama, but she was a darn good mama. God gave her her own business. She had a home daycare, like for real. My mama ain't never disrespect us. My mama ain't never call us out our name. My mama was never a hater. She was a good wife. She was a good woman. I got an example of a mother. I don't have no mother issues. My daddy'll be there though. My dad'll be there. He asked me for 2 tickets, but I told him I ain't had no extra tickets. I selected the people to come to my graduation based off how they support. Like the kids who love me and admire me, I brung them for purpose so they could see me walk. I'm an adult who made a lot of mistakes, who's the real, and here you go, dust yourself off and get up and finish. Cause you gonna have some interruption in your life journey. Nobody is perfect. So purpose kids are coming to my graduation to see me walk. Then I invited their parent because they parent been supportive with me. So my graduation tickets was very selective on the people who have did this journey with me, believe in me, and have purpose. I wish my baby Obi was here. Sharice, if you see this video, I'm mad at y'all. I don't like calling out people names. My cousin gonna try to use this against me. I love y'all. My girl Cindy Lou, I love you. Man, I ain't finna start shouting out people, but y'all know who been my supporter, bro. Y'all know. My 20-year friends from the Gap, y'all know. Y'all know. Come on. Y'all know. Y'all know my story. Y'all know my daughter was a juvenile delinquent. Y'all know she had got up with the wrong influence. But me and her walking tomorrow. We walking tomorrow. We walking across that stage tomorrow together. Not only did we walk across that stage tomorrow from college, we walked across that stage in 1996 when I graduated from Wendell Phillips High School. She was in my belly. Not only did we walk across that stage, we gathered at the UIC together and completed a couple of certificates together. Come on. Don't tell me God can't tell your story around. Trauma may enter your life. Mistakes might happen, but God will take it and turn around for the good of him. The end of things is better than the beginning. Like, y'all, I'm so serious with making these videos. I'm just trying to finish out my final and see what God want me to tell y'all that can help y'all, that can help people, where I can minister to people, where I can mentor people, even coach some people. Like, I got all this stuff. I'm boots on the ground for real. I'm boots on the ground for real. Not by myself, because I can't do it. I've been looking for team players. I've been looking for people who want to be boots on the ground with me to help our people, bro. And I'm not stuck on just helping black people. I'm for the color of water. Whoever need help, whoever had trouble, whoever had derailment, whoever lost a kid, whoever want joy, whoever want confidence, whoever need an ear to listen. I'm for all people. I don't see no color. The color of water. I do love being black, but I love all people. I am not against no race. I'm not being selected. Okay? But that's my story, and I just decided to go live. It's my haircut day. I earned my shirt. KKC, sorry. It stands for Kennedy King College, right? Let's talk about that for a second. Y'all be out here, oh, my kid going to college, my kid, but y'all don't show that debt. Y'all don't show them loans. And this ain't no judgment. We the people, adults that went back to school. And now we seeing all the perks and benefits in the city colleges. And we saying, don't send your kid away. Put them in city college, let them do them 2.5 years, and then transfer them to the university so they can get these scholarships. Bye, y'all. I gotta go.